#1 live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores, comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C, and Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop lock.
Yeah, what's up? It's that time again. Tuesday night. We're back again.
It's us.
We always come back like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, Mario's fucking a busy guy. Oh my God, we're gonna start.
We're back.
Wait,
We're back.
hold on, no do-overs there.
We're back.
We're back.
Mario's busy traveling the world, dude.
Little
Oh,
bit.
he is.
Last week was on me, guys. My bad. Not that I forgot, but kind of forgot to mention that I was gonna be on tour with Social Order, and we kicked off a couple days, and that day I had to be in
SLO.
San Luis Obispo.
San Loser Debismal.
I never understood. Like, I rolled in like, oh, slow this. I'm like, what the fuck is slow?
Yeah.
Everything out there is called slow. I'm like, huh? And then I got it like, oh, San Luis Obispo.
How were the shows?
Incredible. So, Social Order, shout out to all the boys. They're doing an amazing job. They're opening for a band called French Police from Chicago, a modern-day post-punk band, and goddamn, are those boys killing it.
Excellent.
They are just fucking killing it. So,
How many chants were there to kill the sound guy?
not too many. Not at all. I will pride myself that my boys sounded incredible every single day I was on the dates with them. So
Kill Mario.
Oh, there's nothing better than going to a show and everyone's mad at the sound guy, and you just see him standing there like trying to fucking.
I
fix
think
it.
hip hop shows have some of the worst sound guys. Because the artist doesn't do it like he's gonna do it when he's
Right,
live.
you can't like. It's it's.
So I will say, if you have a good sound guy who knows the fuck they're gonna do, they can at least think that, like, hey, I'm gonna hang this microphone. I'm gonna do what I need to do to create as much. I mean, I will pride myself and give myself my own flowers. When we had Warren G, these motherfuckers literally show up 2 minutes before they're supposed to go on stage, or in this case, he showed up fucking late. As soon as he got here, he goes straight to the stage. So there is no sound check. You just hand him a mic, and that shit better be good to fucking go. And
Has he been late every time? Because when
No.
because I saw him there when
No,
I've been there twice when he was. How many times has he done?
San
More than that.
Diego, 1, 2, 3. This is 4 times. We've
Yeah,
had him 4 times.
I've been there twice, and one time he was hanging out backstage for a long time. Like he
Yeah.
wasn't late.
smoking.
Yeah, he was fucking chilling. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
He was doing what he does, smoke.
Yeah.
They smoke.
They're not. They ain't fucking.
weed,
They ain't
baby.
fucking lying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they ain't lying. And posses, too. Their posse comes and they try to... It's funny how he has... Not just him, but all the artists, like hip-hop artists, actually. They all have that one person that goes and picks up all the shit he asked for. Whether it's a bottle of this or a bottle of that. Because he knows that whoever's with him, posse-wise, they're going to start cracking shit open. And and he wanted that to take home.
Right.
He didn't want it for that. He wants that to take home and put it into his shit. Yeah, that's for my
I
bag.
didn't ask for this for here. I asked for this for later.
I didn't realize there was like doggy bags for that shit. Like,
Sure,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
no,
take all that
they-
shit.
they
Scoop
take
up
it.
everything on your rider.
Yeah.
Let me fucking scoop all this up. You know.
Yeah, you brought it for him. You brought it for him. And then there's people that, like, we've gone rider shit for and stuff we've done separately for Santa Anita. And they have a rider, and I'm like, hey, we got to get this shit. And then I'll be like, hey, we have your bottle. We have this one. That. Oh, you didn't have to. I'm cool. I
Like,
don't
no,
want it.
we are contractually obligated.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was in the
You put
contract.
this on. Don't tell me I don't have to. One, you paid for this shit. You know what I mean? Like you paid for this. So you put this on your rider like this. And two, like don't act like yes you do want it because you put it on a piece of paper.
There's some people out there that are crazy, have crazy riders. And everyone's heard the stories of crazy-ass riders. There's someone that I won't mention who it is or whatever, but someone that I know at a level that should not have a fucking rider. But they have a rider.
I already know.
And-
High C.
No. In that range.
Shit.
They wanted white T-shirts, a pack of white shirts.
What?
They wanted like certain almonds and like 2 bottles of like vodka, like certain vodka. It's like, yo, but who the fuck
Gotta
do you
get the
think
fuck
you
outta here,
fucking
man.
are, dude?
Pack of white T-shirts, just in case I.
All right, so it's not a
Gonna
chick. I was
sweat.
gonna say Trishito, so not a chick. So it's dude.
Oh no.
So it's
Let's
a
not,
dude.
we're not going down the line, Mario.
No, yeah, we're not gonna
While,
eliminate.
while Mario guesses who he thinks the worst people are, like,
Yeah.
like who do I think's a
Who's a
shitty?
shitto?
Who do I think's a shitty person? Let me
Shitty
start
than
guessing.
that?
Yeah,
No.
let me just start
And
guessing.
no one you would think like, no, not her, none of the girls. It's mainly dudes, and it's who you expect. When I tell you the name, you'd be like, oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
Like there's no way I didn't know that.
Yeah, these fucking assholes.
Yeah.
I learned Steve. I can't give him enough credit because he's gave me many opportunities and being able to knock off a lot of personal bucket things off my list in life. But getting to do shows, definitely he was. I mean, I was doing my own shows, but getting to that bigger scale, to that next ceiling. So when there was when I would get the writers for the tech stuff, I'm like, hey man, they're asking for X, Y, and Z, and they're like, you don't have to get them any of that. I'm like, you gave me this paper, you said it, we need all this. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. I'm like, I'm so confused, but like, yeah, you don't get them everything because they.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing
Don't worry
any of
about
that.
it.
Yeah,
The
don't
show
worry
is
about
not
it.
big enough to, warrant.
Sure, it's like that.
Yeah.
But even that, like, as my profession career has like taken me to different corners, like it's the same shit everywhere. Like, yeah, we're not doing any of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, fuck that.
This is what they wish for.
Yeah.
Why even give a wish
When they
list?
get there, like, you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
exactly.
No,
shit.
there's artists that they are getting it. There are artists
Sure,
that
of
are
course.
getting it. But there's other artists that just, and sometimes they don't even write their own writers.
Sure, this is people that work for them.
Yeah, and they're like, ooh, what do I want? Almond.
what should we tell?
smoked,
Well, how would they? If I make sure they have this, they're gonna know I'm doing good. I'm doing my job good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm managing all this well. If they have fucking,
I remember we had Lincoln Park, and they didn't want any paper plates.
of course.
So
yeah.
we had to go and buy like Target,
Plates,
buy
yeah.
like actual plates and forks and shit, a microwave to nuke hot dogs, bro.
And you know what?
What?
At the end, it didn't even matter.
No. I see what you did there.
Hey, jokes,
Yeah.
man. Fucking comedian.
I love
over
it.
here.
But thank you, Mario, for saying what you said. That I helped and I.
Oh fuck yeah,
This is-
man! I mean, even from the get go, Steve has always been the one to always. I've seen it. You see someone that wants to do stuff like, yeah, what can I do to fucking help? Johnny and his
But there's
comedies.
people that don't, man. There's people that don't like. I'll see people and they fuck get there and they're like, oh yeah, this and that, but they forget. And sometimes it doesn't. I don't want to say I don't get upset, no, but sometimes I think like, fuck, motherfucker, I was there with you, dog, in the
Sure.
get go. I was in the
Did
trenches.
you forget?
Yeah.
And you done forgot. But it is what it is, man. And all you can do is just see their success and know that you had a little bit of just a little hand in it. Because I'm gonna tell you this: you don't really have a lot to do with their success because they already had the ability to be successful.
Sure.
You just had the opportunity and the doors unlocked that you allow. You help them get in there, but the success is all theirs. Because I can't make anybody funny. Like the only reason we did a comedy show is because Ray wanted to do a show, our friend Ray, and I just got tired of hearing him talk about it. And then we did it, and then I invited Johnny, but Johnny had already been doing comedy for a bit. We invited a couple other heads, and Momo came out and was really cool, and other people. But it was just the ability to offer something to your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it. But funny, they were gonna be funny or not, and yeah, Ray's not.
I mean, having those doors and opportunities are so important. You're right. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm gonna do. But I mean,
And
once
you created it into what you have now. Look, you're doing fucking
Too much.
Lucha Goth House. Yeah, you're fucking
Way
like
too
touring
much.
everywhere. But you created it. You took whatever was the opportunity and kept pushing
Yeah.
it.
Making
And-
your own
yeah.
opportunities.
And that's what it's about, man. It's not about, just sitting there and
wishing that this had happened, or oh man, I wish this would fall out of the sky and make me a millionaire and
What
shit.
happened to the poster behind Steve?
It's in the other wall, on the other side.
What'd you do, man?
It's on the other side.
You in here getting mad, knocking things off down?
he is.
What are you talking about, Johnny? You saw the room, how nice it looks now.
I
Like
did.
all the autograph stuff's on the other side right now, in the pig's room, if you will.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful.
I was gonna put Kat Von D picture right there.
Oh.
but that wall is straight cement, so I need to go get a fucking
shit.
mason bit so I can draw a proper hole there.
I want to do the picture with her, you know, like the Janet Jackson.
Yeah,
Around behind
Nice.
her,
Yeah.
holding her. Yeah,
that is a real picture of her.
yeah.
Get it.
It's all
She's on
over-
tour.
it's all
Or
over
about,
dance.
about to be on tour. Or is on tour.
Doing
Is
fucking
prayers opening for her?
No,
Of
she's
course.
opening, no, she's opening for prayers.
Oh, that's how, okay.
Oh, she's opening for prayers.
yeah.
Oh,
Like, yeah, are you kidding me? He writes. I mean, I have no idea, but I would assume he's writing most of the music. You know, I mean, he's just found a muse. You know that he
Yeah.
fucking. I just watched Vice put up that documentary, the original one about him.
Oh, there's a documentary on Vice?
Oh, this is how I know about prayers. Is they
Oh.
were in fucking from San Diego, wherever the
Yeah.
fuck he's from.
Logan, isn't it?
Doing Cholo Goth. So they show a bunch of dudes that are like, hey man, he's always been in that shit. Hey, you know, fucking.
Yeah.
I need to see that. I
he's
never knew there was one.
He's fucking down though, you know.
Yeah.
And you just show him, he's just in his jersey and his fucking, like in his mesh jersey and his black fingernail polish, fucking
I
chilling.
thought it was Puerto Rican. Hit that mesh jersey on.
a Puerto Rican in New York in the 1970s.
Yeah, high black socks. Them shits were all the way to the knees.
I do have a fun prayer and cat story. They came to Compton. They came here to the studio once. We did. Someone had asked me for print for that last run that they did here, and they wanted 12 by 12 posters to get printed and have signed and sell them there or whatever. I'm like, cool, I got them printed. Didn't know they were coming. My contact, like, hey, like someone's gonna go pick up those things from you. Cool, like they're here and they're available. They're ready to go. He didn't tell me that Prayers and Kat Von D and their son were coming from wherever they were coming from, and
So
they
when
showed.
was this? This is like not too long ago.
Oh, fairly recent. That's how I got that thing signed. I got pictures. They were taking photos on the
I
outside.
remember when I
Yeah.
saw the pictures that you posted. Yeah, yeah. So,
She
yeah.
was super nice. I had met Prayers prior. He came out to the first Lucha Goth house. So shout out Rafa for
I remember
hanging
that
out.
happened when Prayers came to Lucha Goth House. That place got electric.
Yeah.
Fools
Yeah.
could
Felt
feel
that
it that
shit.
fucking Prayers was in the house, man.
Is there an announcement?
There will be soon.
Oh,
There will be soon.
so then they came and picked up the stuff. They were
Yes, they hung out and
in the pig studio.
we were hanging out outside taking. She was like, "Hey, would you like a photo?" I'm like, yes, fuck yeah. So she gets out of the fucking SUV. He's already out. He grabbed the stuff for me, said what's up to me. And she takes the photo. Well, she has Rafa like, "Hey man, take this photo for us." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, all right, she's directing traffic.
Yeah.
We're getting our photos, and there is a smog place right next to the studio. People are watching us. People start coming up to the car, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" They're like, "Hey, Kat Von D, hey, Prayers." I'm like, "Oh shit, Cholo's here. Know about him." Like, so they started signing a couple of things like, "You guys gotta go before you guys get bombarded." And these were like regular blue collar Joes. I'm talking about like
Sure.
construction dudes, like or
Know about Prayers, man.
Yeah,
they know
man.
about
They know
Cat
about the
too.
darkness.
Yeah, they
they
know about
do.
Cat.
They know about the darks.
They
That's-
do, bro.
It is. So I've known of Kat. I don't know when I officially met her, but I have known of Kat since before I was even
LA Tattoo.
no, way before
I was gonna
that.
say, way before that.
Before I was even like working at the tattoo shop, just
Oh, shit.
just going to the tattoo conventions,
Mm-hmm.
especially like at the Ink Slingers Ball. She was this fine rockabilly girl from fucking, and there wasn't a lot of young chicks. There wasn't a lot of women, and there sure shit wasn't a lot of young hot women. Yeah, and she was
And
fucking,
rockabilly.
yeah, she was, and she was she was a chunky monkey at the time. You know,
Oh, was she?
She wasn't fat, but she was for sure.
Fit.
She was for sure a chunky,
way I
like
like 'em.
Inland Empire, chunky monkey, rockabilly girl.
Oh,
for sure.
shit.
You know what I mean? For sure.
I can't even see that.
And it was just, and then slowly she became, and she was still Kat. She was Von D, that was her fucking name. And she just, and then she became Kat, and then it was like, she was just like a big tattooer, but she was still like a tattooer.
Yeah.
And then it got to where she's now a celebrity. People find out she does tattoos, you know, like she does like all the makeup and shit. And it's insane that a tattooer is that famous, but it makes sense that it would be Kat. Like, why wouldn't it be Kat? You know, like for sure.
The look, the whole nine.
The thing,
Yeah.
and she was good. I don't know how good she is still, but she was good as fucking tattooing. Like, it wasn't like she was not a good tattooer. She was fucking incredible, you know, and she was fucking fine. and had style and like all this shit, and was fucking like doing her Kat
She
Von
wasn't
D.
fat anymore.
She wasn't fucking no. She was not a fat rockabilly girl anymore. She was doing fucking Kat Von D.
That goes hand in hand almost, like fat rockabilly chick.
I mean, it's almost redundant. You know what I mean? But there's enough like fine rockabilly girls to where you have to differentiate that there's only two kinds.
Yeah.
There's like fine as fuck ones and fat ones. And sometimes the fat ones are fine as fuck.
Yeah,
but
they're
don't
fine
get
too.
me
Hey,
wrong.
girls, you're big, but you're good.
She's fine as
cute.
fuck.
Yeah,
but you know,
you're
there is the
I'm big
difference.
too. Fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm fine as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's always. I think women tend to draw to that. Bigger women, because you get to wear the dresses and shit. You know?
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of hiding and
Yeah.
just, yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
but to get into that style, you gotta invest serious money.
Oh,
'Cause that,
Not even just money, fucking time.
that hair, that makeup, like
That shit takes so long to get ready. It's just, man, getting ready fucking sucks. Like, oh, what are we gonna do? We'll go eat later. We gotta get ready. Fuck.
Yeah.
Me and fucking Kathy are gonna get ready. It's like, man, see you in 2 hours. Like, fucking
Yep.
getting ready sucks.
my homegirl, Patty Cake, shout out Cakes, when we do the Rockabilly show or Psychobilly show. I think it was a
Go Psycho!
Go Psycho. I think there was a weekend where we're gonna hit 2 shows. She brought a luggage.
Sure.
That was just accessories and makeup. 1 luggage for accessories
Yeah.
and makeup.
Yeah.
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 And I went one time with my sister to Viva. My
Just
sister
passed.
Denise, my sister Denise. And she had like 6 luggages, bro.
Sure.
And it was like, you ain't even gonna wear half
You
this
gotta be
shit.
prepared. You just gotta be prepared.
Just in case. And you know what? And if you're like a hardcore Billy, you don't got real luggage. You got that 1950 shit with no
Hilarious.
fucking
Yeah,
wheels.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Stupid leather straps on it and
Yeah.
stuff.
And then she would be like, hey, call me on, because I had the room next to her. She's like, hey, are you getting ready? Because this and this. I go, I'm going to kick it. I've been kicking it since 1974.
Yeah, I'm
Just so
good.
everyone out there knows right now, that's what I like to do is kick it.
Kick a bunch of fucking silly billies.
Yeah,
man.
so it would be like, my sister would be like, hey, we're going to go to this or that. Because, they had multiple events and all night. And I'm like, nah,
I'm good.
I'm going to kick it. So
wait, where did you kick it?
in my room.
Ooh,
Hilarious. This
wait.
fool's in the
You
room
went
at
to Viva.
I
You
only
went to
because
Vegas.
She needed like a car. Her car got messed up. She's like, come on, I'll buy you your ticket. Just drive me up. The whole 9. I was like, fuck it. I got a room. I'm in Vegas. Like, I went downstairs to the
Yeah,
bar. I
yeah.
saw some of my homies at the car show. I went to the car show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
There's
okay.
certain things, I went to the little spots where they sold shit, got the freebies and shit. So I walked around, but to go and like invest time, yeah, come on.
I didn't go to the first one. I went to the second one. I went to the second Viva.
Yeah.
I went to the second one. My Rocco at the time, he went to the first one, and they had a clothing booth there, and I went to the second one and worked the booth.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fucking. And that's when it was just still one room.
Yeah,
It was upstairs at the fucking Gold Coast. It was fun though.
yeah.
I can't believe it still happens. Like, every time they're
20,
like, oh, Viva Las
27,
Vegas, I'm like,
28, 25, some shit.
Still, because in my mind, this core group of people, whoever it is, has to be getting older and smaller. Because whoever went, someone told me they went. Yeah, fuck, was it my barber? Someone told me they went, and it was like down at the main part at like 12:30 at night, and it was a ghost town. There was nobody, and that shit didn't even get going until
then.
1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Then it started fucking like, all right, it's time to party.
Yeah.
Now this shit's a wrap by like 10 o'clock because everybody's fucking old.
No.
Yeah, everybody's old.
No,
They're
10
all.
p.m.?
I don't know if it's legitimate, literally 10 o'clock, but it's not 3 a.m. You know what I mean? Like
There's
these
a lot of sock hops and fucking record bops happening at that time.
at 3 p.m. on Sunday because they're fucking old.
Now
people.
that should happen at fucking nighttime. The thing with Viva, it's all about the sight shows. On top of if you're a true Billy, you're gonna go to the car shows, you're gonna go to the record hops, you're getting that 3-day, 5-day, whatever pass to hit up everything.
You to go see Big Sandy and the fucking
Exactly.
Fly Ride Boys.
Again.
I don't know who else. I don't even know who else is still out there.
Everyone else is doing all the
Three
other
Bad
shit.
Jacks. Does Three Bad Jacks still play that? I'm
Yeah,
guessing
but,
Elvis
but see,
still
but
play out
they're
there.
not playing the show. They're doing the side shit because
Right.
they're psychos.
They're playing their own song.
Yeah, exactly.
Three Bad Jacks is psychobilly now.
Yeah.
Three Bad Jacks used to be like traditional rockabilly.
Psycho. Well, yeah.
And they're playing a bar off like Fremont.
Yeah, I love Three Bad
The
Jacks.
fucking what is it that
Atomic.
the Red Dwarf?
Where's Robert Gordon? No, Robert Gordon has to be dead.
Damn. Died. He just died. He died like Penta's career.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Penta
What are you
got a
talking about?
Big win over Chad Gable last
Nah,
night.
Chad Gable. You know what? After
Get
Dirty
I can't
Dom,
believe
listen to
you're-
me.
Get out of here.
When Dirty Dom won and everyone got super excited, it shifted what they were gonna do. Penta was
I
the new
believe-
champion.
No,
Penta
look
was
at
champion.
they're behind Dominic. This fool's got the rocket ship with him.
No. What I'm saying, when he became champion, the fucking place erupted,
Yeah.
and so they're like, "Oh shit, we got to ride this."
Yeah. I mean, I think he was,
So I think so. It sidetracked Penta from being champ.
he was never. He's the Intercontinental Champion for a long time, but he's fine. He don't need no belt. He's fine.
But
the
I
wins and
think that-
losses don't matter. None of that matters. All that matters is positioning. All that matters is when you're on TV and if you're on TV. This fool's on getting huge spots. Like he's fine.
He has an incredible entrance.
That entrance is fucking, and I'll even forgive I don't like his jacket. That doesn't. It does to me. It doesn't match the rest of. It's like
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It's like it looks like his jacket that he wore coming in. You know what I mean? Like he had it
Yeah.
on. And
So at least a little behind that. That's all Republic of Lucha stuff.
sure, yeah.
You know, showcasing the fucking. By the way,
Sure.
get your Republic of Lucha merchandise at
So I'll
republicoflucha.com.
forgive the little denim jacket. That's not my gig at
Yeah.
all. But the rest of it, this fool looks like a goddamn superstar. I was last night. Well, yeah, during Raw, is specifically when I thought that the beginning of that match and they showed the entrance, and I was like, "Fuck you, this fool's a superstar." Like when I was like, "This motherfucker is a superstar."
And then they brought McAfee in.
yeah, they did.
They
yeah.
took the
That-
that was
that
fucking
that
stupid.
was weird. I
not-
wouldn't
not
have
a
done
fan.
that.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
I would have brought McAfee in first.
But I feel like they used they used Penta to get him cheered because they're already
Hyped up.
they're already pumped for fucking Penta, so they bring him out there and they were like, yeah, okay.
They would have
fine,
hyped him. They would have been pumped with
But
him
I
either
didn't.
way.
But I agree with you. I didn't like the placing of that either.
Yeah.
But fucking Penta's a goddamn superstar.
No,
Like,
I love Penta.
They're gonna sell 1 million of those fucking masks, and they're positioning him like and
I hate that mask, by the way.
his mask.
The
It looks the same.
the WWE one, because he came
Oh.
out. Him and fucking Phoenix has this one that goes above their mask.
Yeah, when he was in the audience with the dude that had a real mask on, you could tell the difference.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But and when another thing that I like at the Backlash pay-per-view, I don't know if they're having the makeup chicks or whatever help him with the fucking because it looks different, it looks better.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Well, he used to do it himself, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
always.
I don't know if he's not doing it himself anymore and they got fucking professional chicks back there doing it. But just this part at Backlash looks so much better. I was like, that shit looks fucking tight.
Every single time I see him, I just get thrown back of me filming his match in his backyard of the Republic of Lucha. Like, god damn. I saw fucking Fatu versus him there.
Yeah.
Fucking sick. And now to see them both in WWE, like, I mean, you watching John
Soon,
Cena as a
wait.
prototype,
Yeah.
you know, in Santa Ana, then you see this motherfucker now in his 25-year retirement tour, like, big match John, like, god damn, dude, we saw these motherfuckers, like, this is your local band making it to the fucking big time, like, it's just insane to see these dudes from Mexico.
And doing it like, I mean, Penta and Jacob Fatu, they're on, and fucking Ray Phoenix, they're on TV as Penta, Jacob Fatu, and Ray Phoenix, not as fucking whatever WWE name they came up with them or whatever. Those fools are the same fucking people that they were out on the indies. They're there right there doing
Yeah.
it. you know?
Is Fatu? He's on SmackDown, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's,
Okay.
and he's so with. So you got Jey Uso. He's got his fucking heat, and fucking John Cena is doing whatever he's doing with Randy Orton. So that U.S. title on SmackDown is basically the big belt. Like that's the big belt on that show. Because you look at the 4 dudes that they had at Backlash wrestling for Fatu, Penta, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre. Those dudes were just wrestling for the big belt. Not this is the big title on that show. That's fucking cool as shit that those dudes are fucking fight for it.
So
It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet, man.
Too
Like,
sweet.
It's
Too sweet.
it's
I gotta get my shirt out. You know,
which
we
one?
were talking about because I got the Penta shirt and I gotta wear it. You know what I mean?
I was
But
I was packing up shit the other day and I came across a Penta shirt. I was like, I gotta lose some weight. So I
But the thing is, like we were talking about, you buy these shirts because you want to wear them,
Yeah.
but then you're like, okay, where am I gonna wear it to?
because a T-shirt, it's different. Like whatever, like a nice shirt, like you're wearing it for the foreseeable future. A T-shirt, especially a black T-shirt, as soon as you buy it, it's on the clock. Like you've only got X amount of wears in this fucking thing. you
Right.
know, like,
X amount of washes.
Unless you're a skinny little white guy that has like a fucking that's wearing a retro shirt with holes in
right. I
it.
don't like those. I don't like that.
Yeah, and that's not me either. But you know, so I mean, I have a shit ton of shirts, bro.
I'm packing right now because I'm moving. I have those 27-gallon fucking tubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 3.5 of those.
Of just black shirts.
And like rolled tight into cylinders, like rolled into fucking cylinders. I have 3.5 tubs of those.
How many shirts do you think that is?
I mean, a couple hundred for sure.
Dude, I have all the original Rage Against the Machine T-shirts never worn.
Really?
Every single print. There's a one that has the Che on the front, and then in the back it has a
Oh,
building
yeah,
getting
yeah,
crushed.
yeah.
I have that.
No shit.
I have every single shirt they came out with. I have so much shit. And I would always get like a 2X. Oh, I'm gonna fit in that one day. I'm gonna fit in.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting there.
Okay.
To where like I can fit. But I'm
Starts
like,
today, baby.
But am
I
I
don't
gonna
want to wear them.
But am I gonna fuck it up? Am I gonna put it on and really fuck this shirt?
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
holding on to it for so long.
You have to wear it.
No, I have to.
You know, I mean, if you kept these fuckers the whole time thinking someday I'll be
Yeah.
able to wear that, when the someday comes, you have to wear them.
No, I do, and it's getting closer.
Even if just a once,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, that's cool. I'm gonna put these away now. Even if that.
So I bought a Penta as soon as they debuted. As soon as those shirts went on sale, like I have to buy this.
Yeah.
I have to own this. And as soon as Ray Phoenix and then
The one
shit
with the
went on,
right, the one with the righty and the
yes,
yeah.
I like his new logo.
Yeah.
Same thing with Phoenix. It's his name on one, and the other one is his mask. They're brand new in a bag, and I'm like, I don't want to open these.
Yeah, same here.
Not that like, because you can't even see the design. I just know what it is. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
in there.
just to say, I have a brand new one.
It's like with
20
shoes.
years later, I have a brand new one, never worn.
It's like with shoes, with people they buy one pair to wear, one pair to put away. That's like you buy T-shirts. It's like I'll buy one for here, one for later. You know, like I gotta.
Like you would do with your Ben Davis
Yeah, for sure. I do that now.
and your PF Flyers.
I do that now with T-shirts. Well, I'll buy two sizes. I'll buy an XL and I'll buy a large.
This is why you got 3 tubs, Johnny.
Well, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a mixture of sizes, and I have them on the tubs. I have which
Yeah.
one is which.
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. You know, like
Yeah, I bought a Wild Samoans T-shirt, and then I went to the Manic Hispanic show, and people were like, "Oh, rad shirt, dog! Hey, rad shirt!" And I was like, "Fuck, don't fuck it up."
yeah, we stand super still.
You know, my girl was like, "Hey, let's get a fucking hot dog."
No,
Like,
stand right here.
Nah.
Nope.
Yeah, sure.
Nah.
You could spill a hot dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it up.
Nah, I was like,
You
"You
know,
can
like,
get one. I'll buy you one. I ain't even gonna touch
I'm
one."
not eating nachos.
No.
Nothing that fall off. Only
No.
solid food that there's no spillage.
There was too many "Hey, cool T-shirt" remarks
Sure.
that it passed that threshold where you're like, "Oh, I gotta say, I gotta take care of this shit."
This became a top tier right
Yeah.
now. This is an S tier.
You know, and then I saved it, got home, took it off, folded it really nicely, put it back.
Until next time.
And next time, who knows? Like, it has to be like, and then it has
Good
to be
occasion.
around the right people.
Of course.
For the we wanted to appreciate it.
You know, you don't want to be somewhere where like no one knows, or they're like, who's that? What's that?
What the one that the AEW? The last time I wore a Huracan Ramirez T-shirt to wrestling, and there was enough people there that were like, "Oh shit!"
Nice.
Like, yeah, goddamn right. Oh shit! You know, like, get out of here.
Where'd you get that?
Yeah, none of your business. That's where.
A lot of wrestling talk today. Very sad news. I don't want to bring on a downer, but I mean,
shit.
I will say that we had a close relationship with Sabu, R.I.P. He just wrestled his last match about 20-something days ago with Joey Janela.
Yeah.
I watched that shit. That shit was pretty bad.
It was terrible when he fell out of the ring.
Oh, my God. I don't know if that's what killed him or not, but he passed away on
Look,
Sunday.
I guarantee you this, it didn't help.
Yeah.
Oh, he died from wrestling?
No.
But he died. He had just wrestled a match not that long, and he hit the ground. He hit the outside, and it looked bad.
That's why I don't like those fucking super crazy
And this fool's
matches.
this fool's 60 years old. He doesn't need to be doing that.
Yeah,
shit,
I don't like those fucking barbed wire motherfucking shits.
I mean, this is what he did, man. This is
No,
what he loved.
no, I get it.
To each their own when I
No,
that stuff. Yeah, but
that's
that's
just
just a little
not-
hard to fucking like. I don't know. Some death matches are cool, could go crazy, but I mean, once you start getting stabbed in the neck, like fucking what's his name, David Arquette, and you're bleeding to death, like
I
yeah.
don't need none of that.
Yeah, same here, dude. Like, you know, those what are the light poles?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Mouth open. What the fuck?
Shout out to Circle 6. I've been to a few of their shows. Their shit gets wild. There's so much light tubes. Like I'm sure everyone's gonna have mercury poisoning because you're just inhaling everything. There's
It's like all the people that died on 9/11, man. You're out there inhaling those fucking fumes, man.
damn, I
giving
didn't
you
think about
cancer.
that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, that's just fucking
Good job.
Yeah, you guys are all gonna die.
allegedly.
I do want to go to one of those Circle 6 bar ones where they're fighting in the bar.
Barroom
Barroom
Blitz.
is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They're fun.
I mean,
super
have they had one lately?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know lately, but they're still doing it.
It's at the Knucklehead out in Hollywood, right off of Santa Monica
East
Boulevard.
Hollywood. Yeah,
Cool venue. And what it is, if you've never been to a ballroom blitz by Circle 6, you're doing yourself a dishonor. The whole entire bar, and I'm talking about everything, is the ring. There is no ring. They are wrestling on the bar top. They're wrestling on the floor. They're wrestling outside. The shit travels. You will be with a wrestler at some point throughout that
out
night.
into the street. They wrestled out into the
They
street.
out- yeah.
Like it's
It's wild. Good time.
good. Yeah, and it's like not this should matter, but whoever, maybe someone will hear this and it will matter to them. It's like if you want to see like low-level wrestling celebrities,
This is them.
they're for sure not even the wrestlers, but just like wrestling personalities. But the writers or I've seen a few come into these shows. Like it's a good like independent show, but like a fun enough show that people that give a shit about a scene of wrestling. Like, They for sure have been some cool guys there on a number of occasions.
This is awesome.
Yeah. There's for
The
sure.
Knucklehead sounds like my cousin Jimmy. The
Oh,
Knucklehead
man.
himself.
Jimmy. Speaking of Jimmy's on the chat right now.
Yeah, he's eating on quesadilla and Fruit Loops.
Wait, how'd you get that update? I don't see it on here. He told you?
why
Or you're
not?
guessing?
Nah, I'm guessing.
Oh, that's his favorite? Fruit Loops
He's
and quesadillas.
just
No,
guessing.
what would he have today? I think he'd probably have like a bean sandwich,
A bean sandwich?
The
Like
sour
fuck?
cream,
Like beans and white bread with
Yeah,
sour
sour
cream
cream.
on it?
What?
and,
even
and
like
maybe
birote?
Doritos in there.
So let me get this straight. You're saying a legitimate sandwich that he actually might eat is beans, like refried beans
Refried beans, sour cream, and chips
on white bread.
on white bread.
That's weird.
No, look it. I've never seen Jimmy eat that, but I knew a guy that used to eat that,
I would see that. Did I tell you guys?
and it was Armando.
Did I told you guys about the dill pickle Cheetos, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
bomb.
Oh, you had some? Oh,
No, you said it. Yeah,
But the dill pickle hot Cheetos inside that sandwich you just said, see,
might be.
On point.
beans with sour cream with dill pickle hot Cheetos and a white. Oh man, that seems like it would.
And a white T-shirt.
That seems like it would be delicious. If I'm being honest. What is this right here, Mario? This Mind DX thing. This is brand new.
Oh, that controls lights now with an iPad. And I
Oh
can-
my God! Every time I come in here, it's like the future.
I know. I don't know tell you how much money I just spent recently.
Before
but
no, it'll be a hologram of Mario.
Yeah. Do you have like a
Woo!
do you have like an AI running this thing or what?
right here.
What's it? What?
Right,
You
on
have
the
vision
iPad.
in there?
Fucking
You ask
Vision.
questions? Yeah.
execute.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he's eating that, and then he's having the new strawberry fruity pebbles.
There's a strawberry fruity pebbles.
Yeah, new one.
Oh shit.
So
What
it's a
about
girl.
an ice cream sandwich?
On top of all, wait, with that food?
Wait, with
But
beans?
no, ice cream sandwich, but the sandwich part is Pop Tarts.
Yeah, that's coming out.
Oh,
then
I
they
saw-
just, they
yeah,
just,
that
yeah, they
looks
just came
fun.
out
Wait,
with
that's a
it.
real thing?
They just came
Yes.
out with it. You
It
can get it at
looks-
Walmart.
It looks incredible.
Does it taste incredible?
I don't know, but that's like I feel like I'm just gonna do that. Like I don't need them to do that
No,
for me.
no, you can
I'm
do
just
your
gonna go buy the flavors that I like of
Yeah.
Pop Tarts with some vanilla ice cream and just mash that shit together myself.
Or Thin Mint or whatever.
Yeah,
you want.
whatever flavors I want. I don't
Yeah.
need these assholes choosing for me.
No.
I can make whatever combinations I want.
After our conversation that we had about the cereal before we got into all that stuff, I was at the market and I sent both you guys a photo and I got the proper response and everyone hated my fucking cereal.
Oh yeah, that
the
was
Crispix.
What was
the fuck was
this
that?
fool
What are
sent
you-
me-
Fucking
80s?
haters is what
You're
you guys are.
80s?
Fucking
this fool
haters.
sent me old man cereal.
Yeah.
It was like, check out my breakfast. It's like, oh fucking.
Number one,
I'm about to
dinner.
put some blueberries in
Yeah,
it.
it's like, would you get in trouble? So,
You want timeout?
We didn't get you the good shit. We
With
got you
silk
this.
milk
Ugh.
oh, silk's not that bad.
or the powder milk?
Yeah. Some lactate. You can't fucking handle the lactose.
Yeah. Next week we will be trying the new Wingstop wings, the Mexican street spice.
Ooh.
Ay, 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 ay,
It
ay.
just came out. Oh, you know what? I was watching this YouTube. I forget his name, and that sucks that I forgot his name. But he's a black guy, and he goes to he tries LA. He's not from here; he's from Arkansas, but he goes to all the spots out here, eats barbecue, burgers, the whole nine, Mexican food. And he went to every Louisiana fried chicken,
Did he now?
and he was like, "They're all different,
I believe it. Yeah, for
Right.
sure.
every single one."
Right.
And he would tell you like, "Oh, this one's whack, no seasoning. This one was really good." And they all offered Chinese food, but some of them didn't offer like a whole lot of Chinese food. Some of them just offered like the noodles and one or two things. But yeah, it was
Hilarious.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
it's like,
you,
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
I'm telling you, the one right here off the corner of Wilmington and Alondra.
nowhere near where we are. Nowhere
it's-
near where we are.
It's down the street. But best Chinese food that has to do with the inside of a Louisiana fried chicken.
Really.
Like restaurant almost style quality. And the prices reflect that. I think it's a little pricey, but it's worth the fucking quality of food that you get. And it's,
Once you're already deciding you're eating chicken and Chinese food, like
no, for sure.
just pay the price. Pay whatever it costs.
Yeah,
dude.
And this shit is not like, it's not sitting under a heat lamp. This is made to order. Like as soon as you place an order, they're making it fresh for you. So you are getting like fresh food every single time. Legit. Go there.
Do
Go
they
eat
t-
it. Jimmy, go eat.
Do they tell you, and then?
And then, no, and then.
If they don't tell you and then, that's how you know it's not. That's a real
Real Chinese.
Chinese spot. They gotta tell you and then a bunch of times.
And then
And then.
And then. No, and then. And then.
Super Steve sounds super hungry.
no, not at all, man.
I'm hungry.
White bread and fucking refried bean sandwich with sour cream.
Hey, bro.
Wait, was he white
You
or
got
Mexican?
wife that-
Mexican.
You got wife. that
Yeah,
hate you, you got wife
Mexican?
that hate you.
Wait, was he a white Mexican?
no
A traditional Mexican?
Yeah, his parents were pretty traditional.
Yeah.
They just had bread, man.
That's all they had. They brand animal meals.
There's no way you're in a Mexican house and not have bolillo over fucking white bread. That's not happening. Can you hear the dog bark? Wait, what dog bark?
Doug Bark. Bark.
No, that's what was his name? The wrestler.
I don't know. Braun Breaker.
Yeah, Braun Breaker.
He's a dog. That's a dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
Yeah. CM Punk. What's up with that punk?
He's doing his thing. He came back last night. I saw him.
Yeah, I thought it was
Seth
better.
Rollins.
He's mad. It's weird that like the team up of the guys, him and Seth Rollins and who else? Jey Uso. Like that's.
You know what? I don't like Jey Uso.
Look,
I think he's gonna come and go pretty
in
quick.
my mind, he's still just whatever Jey Uso. He is whatever. But to anybody that's like, he's just an entrance, or he's just the Undertaker was just an entrance. So what? The Ultimate Warrior was just an entrance. So what? Like, there's a bunch of dudes that you could say they're just this or they're just that. So those fools are losing their fucking like. And this is the other when I was watching it yesterday. I was just watching without like trying to like put my own bullshit on it, And it's like these people are losing their fucking minds to this dude. And it's like, cool. Like,
Why?
okay, but not
I don't
even
get it.
I don't get it either, but this is not for me to get. It's probably me breathing hard into it. It's not for me to understand. You know, or to judge or fucking like I don't think all the wrestling dudes like they're not Triple H ain't trying to figure it out either. Like it's like
You can't.
What selling tickets and T-shirts? God damn
these
it!
fools are out there losing their fucking minds, and then now I guess I haven't been paying attention to because I thought he just did it, but apparently he does it every time where it stops and they start again.
That's not new, but it's been new.
Because I was like that yesterday was the first time, or it was the second time that I saw him do that, and I thought the first time it was just like a one-off, and I was like, oh, I guess that's,
No,
you know.
like it. I saw when it happened live, and I'm like, oh shit! Like they did it again. Like, cool. And then the next time, again. And I'm like, so ever since then, it's become a thing now where like people ask for it because they're done. And once again, people are over it. People are totally into it. He's super over on that shit. People are continuously
do it
cheering,
again.
and they're like, they want to do it. They just want to eat some more. I'm like,
Fuck it, give it to him again.
Yeet.
And then when that fool's talking, they're like, yeet. Like, just
quit.
I'm not into it. I'm not into any of it, but
not a fan.
people fuck, you know.
Yeah.
I'll bet you there's a million 13-year-old kids
Who love it?
who are this is their favorite wrestler. You know what I mean? And if you don't serve 13-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 9-year, they're never going to be 30-year-olds that like wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, so some of it has to be, and even some of the biggest dudes, it has to be who these fucking kids like. Like, who's wearing neon blue and fucking, you know, like, and it's just, here it is, man, and fucking. They fucking love that shit, man. I can't wait to do that.
What's insane to me with these kids, Cena was on for a long time. I don't understand how all these kids are into Cena and wearing Cena shit.
My nephew doesn't watch wrestling at all. He knows who John Cena is.
Really?
Yeah, he's 12. He knows who fucking he is.
Well, now I guess because he's in the movies.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, John Cena is still
Relevant.
even if he hasn't been in wrestling, he's been out doing other shit that these kids would have seen him doing that even if they'd never seen him wrestle before. What? John Cena's wrestling? I fucking love that dude. Like, fucking awesome. Let's see that.
It's sort of like The Rock. He's
The first time someone told me that they didn't know The Rock was a wrestler, when he came, it was like, what's The Rock doing on wrestling? It's like, Rock's a wrestler.
What?
Like, oh, what do you mean The Rock's a
What do you
wrestler?
mean? I saw his dad win the tag team battles with the Wild Samoans on fucking Saturday morning.
It's like, what do you mean? What do I
Channel
mean?
13.
What do you mean?
Him and Tony Atlas.
Black Superman. I watched another one. I watched the Prayers Vice documentary. The reason I started watching is because they showed one, The Dark Side of the Ring, about Hell in the Cell, where Undertaker threw Mick Foley off. Mankind.
That's
It
a
was
good
really
episode.
good, and I didn't think it was going to be a good episode because it was like it's one of those things that's been talked about so much. It's like, what the fuck else is there to say about this? You know, but they made it interesting. It was
And that
good.
guy has money, right?
He has money because he spent no money while he was wrestling. Like this, he was. A lot of wrestlers. This is the cheapest fool they've ever met in their whole life. Is him. Like he was constantly trying to save money. So yes, he has money, but not because he was rich. You know, not because he made a fucking bunch of money.
Because he's eating fucking refried bean sandwich with sour cream, dude. That's why.
Yeah.
On paper plates, Lincoln Park.
And this fool main eventing pay-per-views and still sharing hotel rooms. You know,
Yeah.
because like just to.
Oh, I
like,
think I
save
did
some
see
money.
something where he was like, give me the flight for the money and I'll drive there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was someone talking about that he was like, "What? It'll be fat. It's like 100 miles." Like he was like, "This is not."
That's not.
It's like like I'll be there tomorrow. So what's the big deal? Yeah, for sure. Cashing in plane tickets to drive, like all, especially if you got it, or like downgrading from first class to fucking like to coach to like all that shit. Like he was fucking
Put me in, coach.
doing all that, and he was one of those dudes that carried around his shit like in a trash bag, and like he was not nothing.
Have a nice day.
Right, nothing. He spent not a dime ever.
Damn.
Still has the first dollar he ever made from wrestling.
No way.
Yes, no way.
Yeah. I know that my homegirl's Casa de Brujas. Hold on, let me get this right.
That means the House of Witches.
The House of Witches.
We're about to get dark.
How does it feel?
Okay. Saturday, May 17th, Casa de Brujas will be featuring Mick Foley
Oh shit!
live at their show. He's going to be performing live on stage with them. I don't know what that
Where's
fucking
this?
means.
I thought, what does he do?
He
I
does.
have no idea.
He does. Oh, this is in that document. He does like spoken word shows, and he said one of the reasons he likes to do it is it keeps his brain active. So, because he's like, I know. Because his wife was talking about him like driving around and forgetting where he lives and all that. Like he's for sure all fucked up.
Yeah.
But like trying to like keep his brain. What are those people? What's that called?
Dementia?
Yeah.
Well, he ate his teeth,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
He
No, what is
did
it?
his-
Casa de Brujas?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Casa de Brujas this 17th at Characters in Pomona, 21 and over, 8 p.m. $10 for the show, guys. And come see Mick Foley do some...
And Mario will be DJing all the darkest.
Wait, what's the 17th? You know what? I'm gonna have to be out. I'm gonna have to go out there because I know I'm working. That's Cruel World, but we might have to leave Cruel World a little early to go hang out. But yeah, so check it out. Go to Casa de Brujas on Instagram. Happening once again. Characters Pomona, 21 and over, $10. Get your picture taken, memorabilia signed.
No, it says don't do that there.
Oh, don't.
No.
You say, yeah, no, it does.
No, read it. It says this event is not a meet and greet signing photo
Oh.
op. If you want to do that, he'll be at the Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario during the day.
Okay, girls, why the fuck would you put that shit in big writing?
Because people are going to misread it and bring a bunch of shit.
Well, you shouldn't put it on there at all.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm sure.
Not a meet and greet.
Yeah. But will, yeah, but still.
But come see him on stage.
He'll be doing fun stuff.
I want to take a sock so he can sign it.
Sacco.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So that's good. And I saw there's a documentary on HBO coming out about him that I would like to watch. I saw the preview. It looks sweet.
HBO still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, it's called Max now, but it's still HBO.
Max. They used to have some of the best documentaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Iceman.
Didn't it have the
It's-
30 for 30 on there?
No,
No, that's
that was
ESPN.
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 Yeah.
There was a dude I was watching. Where the fuck was I at? They were
Rolling
showing,
your 30 shirt, 30
They
dealer
were
shirts.
showing.
Yeah.
They were showing cornhole on TV, like a cornhole competition.
I watched it.
And they were high school kids, and some of them were so fucking good. And one of the dudes' name was ESPN Jackson. That is fucking his dad had fucking named him that. And I was like, this is because he was on ESPN. Like his dad had wished it into existence, but he got the monkey paw because his kid's on there doing fucking stupid cornhole, not playing, football.
But you couldn't make good money.
I mean, you could make some money, sure, as a child. This
Cornholing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, they can get multiple sponsors.
yeah. It's sure. Some
And
of
he
them-
lives somewhere where the money doesn't really
sure.
you
Some
know
of
what I
them
mean?
can't.
Can't
yeah,
live in
absolutely.
California. There's
Sure.
no one in the cornhole league that's from Orange County, California, LA, No,
Yeah.
you can't afford it.
Yeah.
Is there a league for cornhole?
Oh yeah.
There's two associations that I know of. There's American Cornhole League and American Cornhole Association.
Hey, bro, and they're throwing these cornholes like your bag is blocking the hole, and they'll throw over your
Yeah,
bag
there's-
into the fucking hole.
There's offense and defense. There's all kinds.
damn.
Like
What?
It's
Yeah.
not just throwing bags in holes. Like
No.
there's way more to it than that.
What?
Yeah, they're calling their shots. I mean, it is crazy.
And there's people that play like a defensive strategy, or people that want to play like position strategy, or that there's all kind. And a lot of this I learned by watching the high school kids play, because even though they're good, these are not professionals. They're still high school
yeah.
kids. So they're still like the announcers are talking about what they were trying to do, or
Yeah.
and like names of moves. Whoa, this is a fucking up and over, fucking blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, there's just like strategies for this that
No, yeah.
have fucking names. Like it like you think but it's just dicks throwing bags, and it's so much more like.
How many episodes of Cornhole have you watched? Johnny?
I mean, this where were we? Were we at the airport?
No, I've watched.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know
no
where
shit.
I was at, but when I was watching, it was on TV for a long time,
Oh,
and I didn't
shit.
have the remote control, and I don't remember like we had to be at the airport. I don't. All I know is I was in a situation where I was not in charge of the TV. You know
Copy.
what I mean?
No, I've been in charge of the TV, and I remember this was at the Coachella House. So the next day after partying all night, you're just laying there. You know what I'm saying? Just resting, but have the TV on. ESPN, of course. And I've watched women's softball, women's bowling. This is like national championship shit. Like, you know, when Houston won the championship, you know, Houston University or whatever it is. I've watched cornhole, darts.
Damn, everything.
Yeah.
My favorite athlete in the world, to me, the best athlete who's ever lived, or at least the best American athlete, is a guy named Walter Ray Williams Jr.
Who that?
Walter Ray Williams Jr. was a man who, at the same time, was the world champion in bowling and in horseshoes.
Horseshoes
This-
is another one.
This fool's a fucking champion, man. And it's not like there weren't people that only did each one of those that were trying to be the world. Like and he was the champion of fucking both.
Fucking
was
modern
a
day
Deion
fucking Bo
Sanders.
Jackson and
Right,
shit.
that's right.
Wait, Deion just play multiple sports too?
Yeah,
Yeah, baseball.
he played baseball and football at the same time.
Same with
Oh.
Bo.
He
Bo,
did
him
it
and
like in
Bo.
the same day. Like he played,
Shut the
like
fuck
played a
up.
game. I believe like played the game, took a plane, played a game, took a plane, and then played another game.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
Bo no baseball.
that was Dion. Bo didn't do that.
Oh,
Bo
Deion.
played baseball because he didn't like the team that drafted him in football, and he was like, "Fuck off! I'll go play baseball. I don't need this shit."
Yeah.
Dion then just kept doing it.
Oh no way.
Yeah, that's what he was like. Oh, like,
No, other way around, I think. Because he was Raiders. He
he wasn't drafted by the Raiders though. He was drafted by somebody. He like wound up with the Raiders.
Oh, yeah. I think he went to baseball because,
yeah, because he was like, "Fuck these."
he
dudes,"
ran
you
up the
know?
wall to catch a fucking.
Yeah,
He ran literally up the
He
wall.
did all kinds of shit that's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I remember when Lawrence Teller came out and wrestled on WWE. I forgot who he fucking wrestled.
Bam Bam
against.
Bigelow. He
Oh,
fucking
that's
He main evented WrestleMania
High
against
as
Bam Bam
fuck.
Bigelow. Yeah,
Who was high as fuck?
Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, was he
Probably,
really?
probably both of them. But yeah,
He was a crackhead, right?
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no shit.
Oh yeah, Lawrence. That's yeah.
How about
That's
Pete
why.
Rose?
That's why if you watching, is it Happy Gilmore? Where he's in it and they show Lawrence. No, it's Waterboy because he goes to football camp and Lawrence Taylor talking to kids and he goes, and don't smoke crack. You know, it's like, you know, because.
Did you guys see the Pete Rose?
Yeah, Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson are now eligible for the Hall of Fame.
They get in. Pete Rose gets in.
I mean, he shouldn't, but you know,
He'll get in.
he's a turd. But you know, I mean, they took especially with him. Dudes like him, Barry Bonds, the same thing. Even though these dudes should not be compared, Barry Bonds is not the piece of shit that fucking Pete Rose.
What do you
is.
mean he cheated?
Pete Rose was in his 30s banging 14-year-olds. Like this is.
Okay, that's a different. But we're
That's-
talking about.
I'm saying he's a piece
no,
of
no,
shit.
No, he's a piece of shit.
Shit.
1,000%.
Yeah,
I'm talking about like just.
like
I
it's,
know
but
it's
you can't,
crazy to say it's to separate.
No. That's what I'm saying because he's dead. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he didn't get to go in while he's alive. Like he took that. You take that away from him, good. But to act like all that shit that happened didn't happen is crazy.
I never knew that, by the way.
What? Oh no, he went on trial for statutory rape of a 14-year-old, and his defense was, I thought she was 16. And he was in his 30s. His literal defense in court was, I thought she was 16, because in Ohio, the age of consent is 16, and so he said, I thought she was 16. He's in his 30s. But like to act like none of that shit happened, those hits. Same thing with Bonds. Same thing with Mark McGuire. Same with all these dudes that are X'd out for whatever reason. To act like those things didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like to be like, oh, we don't know. Oh yeah, at the time it's blank. Like no, you can't. Like if you have to tell the story, hey, this fool bet on baseball, did all this shit, blah blah blah. But while he was playing, he's the fucking hit king. Like. I don't know the answer, but you can't act like that shit didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like that he doesn't have the most hits by that you can't, get the fuck out of here. Like you can't act like that shit didn't happen. Like it's if it happened on the field, it happened. Like it happened. You know,
Yeah.
like
So I guess the question is like, do you acknowledge the sport itself and acknowledge that and obviously glorify that, but then obviously all the negative shit that comes with it?
well, I think that's why keeping him out until he died is like,
Was a part of it.
and it's like the kind of the best in between.
Yeah.
Because like you're acknowledging these things happened, but you did not give him the glory of fucking being able to give his fucking speech. You know, there fucking.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why you assholes were wrong. Fucking like he doesn't get to do any of that. Like, but you acknowledge, you know, this was
Piece of shit.
not even that. This was the Hit King. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, what are we supposed to do? Say he wasn't?
I saw something online talking about Vince McMahon possibly getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. Do you think he should, or wait until he's dead?
Do I think he do I think he deserves to be? Yeah, of course. But while all this is going on, it would be a pretty crazy look for them to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait until he's dead.
Or until this is all resolved. Not right now.
Yeah,
Like,
not
I-
WrestleMania next year.
I don't know when, but not right now. Not right now. Not while this is going on. Like, not right now. And that's like the whole thing where he didn't want to go in. He didn't want to go in. He should have gone in because now he probably won't get to, or at least not till he's dead. You know,
Yeah.
like he should have just accepted it and gone in.
I'm good with him when he's dead to get in.
I mean, this is another thing to act. What, you're gonna act like Vince McMahon didn't exist? This was a champion. Like he's a Royal Rumble winner. He was fucking like.
Was he really?
Yeah, I believe he won the Royal Rumble, but I know he held the belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This
I
was
remember
like
that.
this. You can't. And was the owner of the company, and was a commentator, and was, if Stone Cold's the number one good guy of all time in wrestling, then fucking Vince McMahon's the number one bad guy. Like, there's just, you can't, that shit happened. It all happened.
He created Hulk Hogan, the best wrestler of all time.
You know, it all happened. Like, to act like it didn't happen is fucking crazy.
Very true.
But, you know, and it's saying that,
Still
but
a
not,
piece of shit.
still a piece of shit. You know what I mean? These are, you know.
It's crazy how those guys that do all that are usually the biggest piece of shit.
You know, what goes on? Like, cause I was listening to Kevin Smith talk about Harvey Weinstein, and he was saying, he goes, "How much do you know about your boss's sex life? You know, like what the fuck am I supposed to know about? You know, like what this dude's doing at home,
Yeah.
or what this dude's doing at like." And he was saying that his movies didn't have chicks. Because they were like, well, didn't any of like the actresses you worked with go through? He was like, that's not the kind of women we had in our movies, you know. Like, but he was saying that Joey Lauren Adams from Chasing Amy, that Harvey Weinstein ignored her and then didn't recognize her at a fucking award show. He was like, this wasn't like the women in our movies weren't on his radar like that. He's like, so he goes, how much do you know about what the fuck your boss is doing? He's like, we didn't. Well, you know, and it's like, yeah, you know, I'm sure, especially in WWE, there's all kinds of people that don't know that fucking that don't have that didn't have contact with Vince McMahon, let alone know what the fuck this dude's doing at home. You know, like,
Shitting on people.
well, turns out that's exactly what he was doing. But like, I don't know if they knew.
Germans, man.
And let me tell you something, we won't shit on you and miss another weekend for the rest of the year.
Woo!
man.
That is the
I'm
goal.
just kidding. We probably won't be back next week.
The goal is to be back next week. Let's see what's happening next week. Make
Miles
sure.
Mario's not fucking traveling.
But it is
I
the
know,
West Coast
right?
Pop Lock Podcast every Tuesday.
Ish.
Every Tuesday.
Almost.
We're getting close.
Yeah.
We're getting close.
It starts today.
193.
Starts
Starts
today.
today.
It starts today.
193. We're,
Oh, that's right. Aren't we gonna get a barbecue at 200 from fucking Oscar? And he's gonna. Oh, that's right. We gotta pitch in and buy the meats.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Smoking me a brisket.
Well, you know what? We should just do it here for ourselves.
Down with that.
And then just,
Prime
you know,
cut, baby, with some fresh squeezed lemonade from the fucking tree.
Come on. With the brand new concrete in the back.
Woo!
The fortress is built.
Oh man, Fortress of
All the
Solitude.
fans trying to get in, and all we
know,
let
dude.
is Kat Von D and prayers in.
That's right. as they get bombarded with fucking blue collar
Yeah,
individuals
you
on
can
the
smoke.
outside.
You can smoke them some asparagus.
Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna eat no meat. You,
No.
you gotta get their own
Hey,
smoker.
as dark as you are, you're not eating flesh of an
No.
animal. Come on, you're not that dark.
I had a vampire band yesterday, Academy Order. They're on the road. Shout out to them. They came through on Pigs Radio. Fruit bats is what we came up with because all they eat is fruits.
Fruit bats.
Fruit bats. They do
bats.
exist.
Hilarious.
They do exist. Johnny, you got
Fruit
anything going on? I
bats.
know you had something.
I don't. That show went good. That was a lot of fun, but I do not have anything.
Yeah, there
good.
was the transplants versus LA,
Yeah.
and I know LA whipped ass.
Yeah, I answered all the trivia questions correctly. My questions were, what bar did Charles Bukowski used to go get drunk at? In fucking the Frolic Room was the answer to that one. And then the other one was as an opinion. What freeway like makes you want to kill yourself? And I was just like the I said the 405 because I was from the South Bay.
That's the worst one.
The 10.
That's
The
pretty shitty,
10?
too.
110, 5, 605,
These are all-
Kibosh.
I mean, these are all
That motherfucker sucks right there. I know that they call the Orange Crush as the 55, 22, 57, 5
That's
Orange
gross.
Crush.
Yeah, that's gross right there.
Yeah,
for sure.
but this is their alley crush. Mario,
What
I don't
you
even
got,
have to
Mario
ask.
Izzo?
Man, where am I not going to be? Come hang out with me at Cruel World. Social Order is going to be kicking off the festivities. I believe it's going to be at 11:45, 11:30 or so or whatever. Get there early, guys. Come get your spot for New Order that night. Following week, we're celebrating our Lord and Savior's birthday. Morrissey himself is going to be celebrating 66. So come out, come dance and cry. Do what you got to do. That's going to be happening at Mal's Bar. You can get your tickets at M81 Presents. And we were talking about Billy's earlier. Rarin' to go. The Rockabilly Weekender happening at the Holiday Inn in Long Beach. M81 Productions will be on site powering all those Billies and all their
Oh,
Billy
man.
necessities. And not only that, I'm going to be coming to a fucking cool city near you for 4th of July weekend. Summer de Chisme Tour with Dark Chisme, Holy Water, Kid Barrett, Spelling Hands, and Post Crucifixion. We're running through Vegas on July 3rd, LA on July 5th, Bakersfield on July 6th, and San Francisco on July 7th. So we're going to be out and about hanging out. So if you're gothy, you like all that shit, come out and hang out.
There's nothing Mario touches that does not turn dark. Even fucking
This,
Cheese
you know
Man.
what? This lemonade is a little dark too.
Cheese Man's dark. You know what? Hey,
Yeah.
he's gonna start selling fucking bean and sour cream
White
sandwiches
sandwiches
outside.
with dark bread.
Yeah.
Oh shit, D dude, where the fuck you been
No,
at,
there's
D?
no way. Goodbye. We're not starting up with
Yeah.
this.
That
fucking
was
shit.
we did the whole show
No.
about wrestling, and
Yeah,
D did not
no
come out.
fucking way.
And Stephanie Beckcourt is the most sexiest
We're not
wrestler.
talking about her Chilean ass.
We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Log Podcast. Coming to you from Pig Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop log.